Well, hi, my name is Eric, and this is my video about my evidence number one of my English class, in which, well, I have to answer four questions about that episode that we saw in class about the famous series Dr. House. Um, well, let's start. And I'm going to start with the question number one. And well, this is in few words, talking about that if I think that Dr. Curry, I mean the female doctor, was right or wrong, these two options, was right or wrong by getting angry with the Dr. House by the lies that he said to save many patients. And well, I remember that in that moment of the class, I was thinking, and well, actually, I get a final conclusion that specifically um, inside the medical area, when you are a doctor, when you are a nurse, I think that it's important to be full honest and to practice the honestly every time talking about your working your laboral life, right? Your life as a doctor. And well, for me that's important because well, I relationate to be a doctor or to be part of a group of a doctors to be like in a soccer team. You are a group, you are a team, and you have to be full honest with your co-workers. So yes, I consider specifically in the area of the laboral life of Dr. House, I think he's wrong. But in the emotional and in the lovely life of these two characters, I think it's another topic, right? It's another I can say another thing in the series, but specifically in the in the laboral life of Dr. Cody and Dr. House, I think that yes, he, he was right by getting angry with him. Well, let's continue with the question number two, which well, behind the camera. I have the questions. I'm not reading anything. I only have the questions to base to form my answers, right? Okay. If I think that Dr. House should or shouldn't follow rule when he's doing his job, and this is come back to the previous answer that I said. I think that he should follow rules when doing his job. But I'm going to make a pause in there because okay, he has to follow the rules like the established rules that implement inside the hospital. But if I with only see an episode, I understand that he's very intelligent and his mind is in another level. And okay, I think that first of all, he has to follow the rules. But if he thinks and interprets like the situation, and they found like another way to save the patient without follow the rules, he has well, he is I think it's correct that he has like two options, but like the option number one, follow the rules, and the option number one and the option number two, sorry, has to be like tell his coworkers to that he wants to follow another way or another process to save the patient. So I think he has to he has to tell his coworkers what he's going to do. And well, the question number three, it said that if I think that Dr. Cody, again the female doctor, must have gotten back to be angry with her boyfriend, meaning the Doctor House, with her boyfriend when getting out of danger. This is like well, I don't know. This is a controversial question because if I think this, I can say. Dr. Cudi, first of all, I understand that he's like bipolar person, not bipolar, but he's, I can say, she's very weak. He has like a weak talking about her emotions. He's like he's a sentimental, a very emotional person, and he he doesn't have like the power of like the ability to separate her emotional life of her work or laboral life, right? And this is the the thing that demonstrates the thing that I said, because in the moment that he got angry with Dr. House, after she already knows that he is out of danger, I think um it's like a signal that she is an emotional person, and that really, how can I say, um he doesn't have the ability to have in the same, how can I say, to go by the hand the two personalities, like the laboral life and her emotional life, because he's like represent that I I'm worried about him, about talking about Dr. House. I'm worried about him, but when I know that he is out of danger, out of uh, this situation, that could he could die. Well, never think I never think it again, and I think that yeah, he is like the persons that, for example, that her emotions change in a second. Like in a moment, I'm worried about you, how you are, you can die in this situation about talking about Dr. House, and past that moment, I'm kind of totally a different person. And this is like, is I can say, um, he doesn't have to be angry, because he has to know how she can mix or go by the hand her two personalities, or know, how can I say, he should know in which moments or in what moments um, represent her emotions, and in which moments she has to be like a professional doctor. Okay, and finally the last question. The said, do you think full honest must be practiced anytime, anywhere, even if it's going to become an obstacle to something as important as saving a person from danger? I think no. Full honestly, it's a thing that doesn't have to be practiced every day, every moment, every second. It's unnecessary. And why? Well, I think it's unnecessary because uh, let's let's talk. Well, um, let's gonna give this example. This example in which I think, let's think. You go with your mom, with your sister, with your girlfriend, with a friend of your with one of your friends, but a female friend. Um, in few words, important women in your life, and you are buying like clothes, like dresses, skirts, t-shirts, shirts, things like that, and you are waiting for that women, your mom, your sister, etc. And this person um, asks you how she looks with specifically um, a clothes, a dress, skirt, desert, dress, skirt, anything, and you really see that that clothes doesn't fit in her body, and you have to be like kind of work with pins and tell her that, looks great on you, but let's search another clothes, let's go search or find another clothes in another store or things like that. It's a very insignificant example, but I think it's an example in which you have to know or have to know, yes, that you don't need to be full honest. You, I can say, you can tell her like a little lie to save your life and doesn't have like a problem or like a discussion in that moment. And yes, I think it's all the evidence. I hope you understand me. And well, this is all for my part. Again, I'm Erick Tobias. And well, thanks and have a good day, evening, or night. Thank you.